Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're having spaghetti and I ordered some cheese sticks from Pizza Hut to go with it. Yum yum yum. Who loves homemade spaghetti? Okay, let's open these up. Still hot. Oh my god. That was so good. I got my favorite cheese. Now remember to subscribe. I haven't checked today, but I think it was yesterday we only had a couple to 200. So, but we're still trying to get that 10,000 by the end of the year. And bring my microphone closer. Let's see how I'll do without spilling the spaghetti all over me. That one's got a bunch of cheese on it. I can't think and chew at the same time. Isn't that terrible? I was going to tell y'all, this coming Sunday, I don't know if it'll come out that night or Monday. I'm going to do a special video. It's George Michael's 60th birthday. An anniversary of Michael Jackson's death. Didn't know it was on the same day. So, I'm planning on doing something special. I was watching last night. It's on Amazon Prime. Michael Jackson, Finding Neverland. One of my favorite movies. Love it. You ever seen that movie? It's really, really good. It's got what's his name from The Walking Dead. What was his name? He took care of baby Judith. Can't think of his name. It's been so long ago. I loved when The Walking Dead came on. I'd make barbecue Bob's chicken legs. And I'd make ribs. All different kinds of meat. Yep. I don't get AMC on any of my channels since I got rid of my cable. I'm paying $80 a month for this Pubo. I don't know what's called. Something like that. Then I got Netflix. I'm having to pay for, and I got Peacock. What else? There might be a couple more of them. It's just ridiculous. Most of all those you have to pay for. So I mostly watch a lot of Pluto and Crackle. One thing about their Crackle, they just crack so much on TV. No wonder they call it Crackle. And then Pluto TV. Every time the weekend comes, the damn thing don't hardly work. It's like, I guess whoever leaves the office, they just leave it and it comes on and goes off whenever it wants to, and it don't start working till Monday. You think they'd have somebody there watching it. I'm only picking this up because I don't want that stuff all over me. My eyes run. I'll just get me just a half a piece. I'm getting full. I'm gonna save that for later. Y'all like my pretty dish I got? Amazon. We should do a drinking game. Every time I say Amazon, we may do that next time. Amazon, 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 Amazon. 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 Whew. I think my whole house is Amazon. I can't wait till Saturday gets here. I get to spend all day. I think Jake Grayson's coming from, I'm going to say 10 o'clock in the morning. I think it's 10:30. Then he'll be here, I think, till 8 o'clock at night. It's a long day. I hadn't had a baby in a long time, but he's a good baby, and I have my oldest son, too. So I need to take a break for a second or something. He can come in here and watch him. So. I remember growing up, I was probably 16, 17. I had this friend. She had a baby. I think she was a year or two younger than me. She had a baby. And her grandmother, Lord, she must have been in the 90s. She'd always leave that baby with her. Poor lady, she couldn't hardly get around. I don't understand people like that. Well, she wasn't a friend. I just felt sorry for her. I tried to help her out and stuff. Take her to her WIC appointments and doctor appointments. And I remember when she got pregnant, I kept asking her, "Are you pregnant?" And she'd always walk around with her pants undone and her shorts and everything. It's like, "Oh no, I'm just getting fat." She never admitted she was pregnant until the baby came. I was like, "Well, you can lie to me all you want to. I know you're pregnant. Something wrong going on." Back then, when you're that young, you think you know everything. But we were good. We never did anything illegal or anything. People probably thought we did, but we were good girls. So, a lot of times, their parents would try to blame stuff on me. It's like, well, don't blame it on me, because it wasn't me. It was your child. I was good. I was thinking about high school and junior high school. I think it was during my sleep, during a dream. I said, I wish I could go back and redo junior high and high school all over again. These kids today are so lucky. We didn't have air conditioning. It was so hot in this Texas heat. Just think about being stuck in our little classroom with a little window up, and it's 110 degrees outside. Oh man, I'd sit there and most time I wouldn't even trying my class of my work because I was just pouring sweat. My paper would be just soaking wet, and if I'd pick it up, it just crumble. It just fall apart. I don't know if anybody else had that problem. I did. You can't concentrate when you're miserable. You just can't concentrate. And yeah, I really wish I could go back to school and learn more and wouldn't be miserable trying to learn. Then you're sleepy. The heat just hits you and you just fall asleep. And I was always so tired, man. Then they didn't let you have any drink or water or anything. You said never just dying of thirst. It was just. I don't think I have anything positive about anytime going to school. It was just hot. And then wintertime come, it was too hot in the classroom or it was too cold. Then you have those windows open and the bugs would come in and yeah. I always liked when I had to go to the principal's office to take something, or my mother was a teacher in school too, where I'd go look for her and I'd go into the office and get some air conditioning for just a couple minutes and yeah. And there was only a couple classes that had air conditioning. Band hall had air conditioning. But my mother had me in band playing the flute. I hated playing flute. I wanted to play drums. If y'all listen to my other videos or clarinet. Now I had to play flute because she played flute and her aunt played flute. My great aunt didn't want to play flute. And so time we got into band in junior high, I only went to seventh grade, 8th grade. I didn't fill it out. My mother got so mad at me not putting down for a band. That's wasting their time. It's wasting my time. Only thing I liked about it because it was air conditioning, and it's like I didn't learn anything because the time I got in the air conditioning, I was like, oh God, air conditioning finally. And then it was time to go. I never learned anything. Especially, don't make your child play an instrument they don't want to play. So, my oldest son, my mother said, you got to play football or you got to play in the band. He chose football. So he played football in 7th, 8th grade. And then he was a trainer during high school. She's like, you got to do something. Have some kind of do something. So he was a trainer for the football team and basketball and all that, whatever. And then Ashton, he 7th and 8th grade, my aunt and mother's sister bought him a saxophone. He had to play saxophone because she played saxophone. He hated playing saxophone. So he did that in 7th and 8th grade. And the time I went to high school, he picked out to do sign language. He could do sign language. I said, that's good. I said, he should have kept up with that. Because he could make a lot of money doing sign language. So, but he probably forgotten everything. was always so quiet and stuff during school. I guess people probably thought I was shy. I may have been a little shy. It's mostly because I was so damn hot. You don't feel like visiting or doing some kind of activities or anything when you're so damn hot. Man, if I could redo it nowadays, these kids got a lucky. Man, they should put them back. Nowadays, they'd be saying that's cruelty to children. Hey, we survived it. I don't know if anybody else has memories like that. I just remember several times on my paper, it'd be just soaking wet. I couldn't turn it in. A lot of times I just got F's because my whole paper would be just soaking wet. I was like, if it wouldn't fall apart, well, you don't want to turn it in because it's just soaking wet. You're just pouring sweat. I don't know if anybody else had problems like that. I just stayed to myself. I just only had a few little friends. I don't think we ever talk about sweating so much. Being hot. I was always so much taller and bigger than everybody. Everybody else would be so tiny. Way down here. I'm way up here. I was always tall. And then I go back and look at pictures now, and back then I think, wow, I was fat. I just feel like I was so fat. I look at pictures and I wasn't. But it's like elementary school. I'm probably like 5, 6, and probably like second, third grade. When you got all these little kids that are like 4 feet something. And then they have these little bitty discs. Now you're trying to get somebody that tall. No, I hated it. And those teachers, they never thought about it ever. You know, you're taller than these other kids. You need a bigger desk, or give me a table with a chair. You know, and it's like once I got in there, it's like I did not want to get up because otherwise I was falling on the floor. Or I was taking the desk with me, and those teachers, they didn't think about what you're having to go through. You know, they should try to think about the kids that they're smaller or bigger or whatever. I don't know how well they got their teaching education. I'm talking about, that's common sense. You got students that can't learn because the desks are too small for them and it's hot. I remember we had one teacher in 6th grade, Miss Donovan. She had air conditioning in her room. That's because I think her husband was well, she drove a Mercedes from Bryan to Calvert. I think her husband was something with A&M. He was a professor or something. I think he was. I don't know. I know she must have had money because people didn't drive Mercedes back then. She was always all dressed up so nice and pretty, smelled nice, and loved when She became my homeroom teacher. Got to be in air conditioning. She cried after 6th grade graduation. She said I was her favorite student. I don't know if she told everybody else that, but she told me I was her favorite student. And I imagine she's passed away. Me and my friend Susan, we ran into her, my God. I was probably, I'm going to say, early 90s. We saw her at the Kroger's. Going in there, and she wanted us to come visit her. We never made time to go see her. That's a shame. I regret it. She's probably gone to heaven by now. Can't say I ever had a favorite teacher. Don't remember them all. There's some of them I remember, but you can say, hey, you're my favorite teacher. You made an impact on my life. Can't say anything like that. Don't. Y'all made my life miserable during school years. Yeah. I would have homeschooled my boys if I could, but my mother, no. Because she was a teacher. She wasn't at that district where the kids went to go to school. But they got to be with other kids and stuff. And I guess I did all right. I think I would have taught them better. They at least learned some cursive. I don't know what teacher told my oldest son, no, you don't need to learn cursive. We don't do that anymore. I wish I could go slap her. Because you need to learn cursive. It's embarrassing when you have to go sign something, or you got to sign the back of a check, or sign your name to something. It's embarrassing when they have to write printing. It's embarrassing. It used to make me feel bad, but I see everybody does it nowadays. And a few years ago, I was talking to a lady at the bank, and she was like, you know, even the kids at Texas A&M, she goes, most of them, she goes, they don't know how to write cursive. Going to a big old university like that, they don't know how to write cursive. That's embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So, did you have a favorite school teacher? Did you have one that wasn't your favorite? Did y'all have air conditioning heat in y'all's classroom? Yeah. I think the library had air conditioning. And then I had, I don't know what the hell it was. What's it called? It had, air conditioning. I don't know. We did some sewing, and it was mostly just sitting there talking. Yeah. A lot of classes. I know a lot of them, and like in junior high, middle school. I think it was Texas history. We didn't do nothing in there. We colored maps. And A lot of our history classes, we just, social studies or whatever, we colored maps. We really didn't open up the books, really. We colored maps. So, we didn't learn. I don't think we ever learned any Texas history, really. I've learned it having just life, going through life, whatever, and Google. I Google a lot. They're always asking me for money. Google. I was like, maybe y'all should give me a job or something. But you've used it so many times this month. You need to give us some money. I don't know if they ask everybody else that, but they're constantly asking me for money. I love looking up information and reading and learning about stuff. I was just reading about Joan Crawford. She had twins. Did y'all know she had twins? Cindy and Kathy. Yeah, she left them some money. What was it? She had $2 million, Joan Crawford, when she died. She left each of the twins $77,000, I think $500 each. And then she left her maid or somebody $35,000. And the rest of them went to charities or stuff. But she never gave Christina or Christopher anything. I'd write me a nasty book too. Hey, she made more money off that book and movie anyway, so I think pretty much of it's accurate. That's how they were back then. People can sit there and deny it all they want to. And especially those twins, I don't think they were there when Christina and Christopher were growing up. I think she adopted those after those kids had moved out, or they went to boarding school or whatever. So that's my day. My spaghetti. See, because I told you I'm trying to cut down on spaghetti. But I was kind of craving little spaghetti, and I was like, I'm going to get some of this cheese bread to go with it. And I told you about my memories of school. If you're a young one now, stay in school and learn. You have it easy with air conditioning. You got heat. You don't have flies and bugs all around you. Take advantage of it and learn. Stay in school and learn. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos about things and learn. You can Google things. You don't even have to go to the library anymore. And I try to learn something every day. So, all right. Y'all make sure to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.